Before we get to practice 1, I just wanted to talk about a few things related to the concept of a weigh scale. So if we have a weigh scale with one weight on each side, it's going to be balanced. Now, if you add one weight to each side, the weigh scale will stay balanced because you've added the same amount to both sides. Over here, instead, if you add one weight to one side but not to the other, the weigh scale will no longer be balanced and it'll be farther down where we have two weights. So this idea will kind of connect to what we're doing within practice 1. So for practice 1, we want to solve for the unknown variable. For part A, we basically want to figure out what plus 9 is equal to 19. So after we go through this question, we should have figured out that x is equal to something. So to do this, our goal will be to get x by itself on one side of the equation. So we have x is equal to whatever the answer is. So to get x by itself on that left side, we have to recognize that a 9 is being added to it. And to get rid of plus 9, we can take away 9. Because 9 minus 9 is 0, and that will kind of get rid of that from that side. A really important part of this process is if you've done one thing to one side of the equation, you need to make sure you also do it to the other side. So because we took away 9 from the left side of the equation, we also have to take away 9 from the right side. This will ensure that the equation stays equal and balanced. Similar to what we were talking about the weigh scales. If you took away 9 weights from one side of the weigh scale but not the other, it would no longer be balanced. But if you took 9 weights away from both sides of the weigh scale, it would stay balanced. So the same thing applies to an equation to make sure we keep it equal. So now we want to put everything together to finally get our answer. So on the left side of the equal sign, we have our x, which is down here. 9 take away 9 is equal to 0. So those basically cancel out or disappear. Then we have our equal sign. And on the right side of the equal sign, we have 19 take away 9, which is 10. And if you kind of think back, 10 plus 9 is in fact 19, so that kind of verifies that this is the answer. For B, we want to get n by itself. To get rid of that minus 6 from the left side, we're going to add 6. Take away and addition are opposite operations, so they cancel each other out. Negative 6 plus 6 is 0. Whatever we do to the left side, we also have to remember to do the right side. So we're going to add 6 here, and then when we rewrite this, negative 6 plus 6 is cancelled out because it becomes 0. All we have left on the left side is the n equals negative 7 plus 6 is negative 1. To get m by itself in C, we want to get rid of this negative 4 from the right side. So to get rid of a negative 4, we're going to add 4. We also need to do that to the left side to keep the equation balanced. When we clean this up a bit, on the left side, negative 5 plus 4 is negative 1. Bring our equal sign down. Negative 4 plus 4 has cancelled just like we wanted, and we're left with plus m, or we can just say m. For D, we'll want to get A by itself. So we're going to have to get rid of that takeaway 3.7 from the right side. So to get rid of that, we're going to add 3.7 to both sides. And negative 3.7 plus 3.7 is going to become 0. And what we'll have left is 4.3 plus 3.7 is 8. And that's equal to just the A. We have 3 over 8 taken away from n. So to get n by itself, we are going to add 3 over 8 to this side. As well as adding it to the left side, we also have to add it to the right side. And what we end up getting is we have our n, negative 3 plus 3 over 8 becomes 0. They cancel each other out. And on the right side, we have 1/2 plus 3 over 8. You could add these fractions by hand, similar to what we did in the previous lesson. But another option that it's good for you to see is you could also put it in your calculator. So we could put 1 over 2 plus 3 over 8. And it gives us a decimal. So to turn it into a fraction in lowest form, we'll go to math and number 1. So we get 7 over 8. So we can say n is equal to 7/8. To get q by itself with question F, we want to get rid of that plus 1/2 from the left side. So to get rid of the positive or plus 1/2, we're going to take away 1/2, as well take it away from the right side. We'll cross this out because it becomes 0. And on the left side, all you have left is q is equal to, let's put this in our calculator again, 1 over 6, take away 1 over 2 equals, then turn that into a fraction and you get negative 1/3.